Hey, okay, let me wait till these buttons. Shalom. Barakatah Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. The water Yahweh Shai. This is Apostle Rakab back once again. You know, another video, man. This is what we do. I got the Apostle Ron Lab, the Elder Damasha Pod here. Look, man, you know, through the spirit of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, you know, I woke up on fire this morning. You know, because I wake up, like I said, every morning when I wake up, you know, I sleep with the TV on. So, you know, the TV's already on. So I just kind of press the button. So all the videos, you know, like I said, man, I mean, you know, we watch movies and stuff. You know, I got, you know, Netflix and we got, you know, we'll sit around and watch movies and stuff here and there when we feel like it. But for the most part, I'm on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like pretty much all day long, all night long. The main thing I watch is YouTube, man. So pretty much on the TV, YouTube is always queued up. So of course, you know, they got all kind of other different videos. They'll have movies, you know, but video, you know, brothers videos and GMS, even videos from some of them other camps will pop up. You know, ISUPK videos or IUIC videos or Sakari, you know, different, anything dealing with the Israelites runs through our feeds. You know what I'm saying? But primarily, you know, GMS Brothers videos, you know? So basically, I was watching all kind of different videos this morning, you know, GMS Brothers videos, but, you know, these dudes, UPK, one of their, it popped up on the thing, and, you know, and General Yanna was up there. So, you know, of course, it sparked my, you know, it intrigued me. I was like, oh boy, Yanna's back up there talking shit. General Yanna, right? So I said, you know what? The spirit, yeah, but you don't know because I read the title. That's what made me click, right? Yeah, because it was shocking to me. Right. You know, there's a ISUPK, Commanding General Yanna, the situation in Hamas and Israel. So that's what sparked my interest. You know, I was kind of taken back. I said, oh shit. I said, Yanna's actually talking about something? Or prophecy. So I clicked on and I watched it. You know, in the first 20 minutes of the video, they just showing they showing some whole other shit that have nothing to do with the topic. Like in their school, I guess they were showing like some weddings. They were honoring some sisters and some crazy stupid shit. Whatever, right? General Yanna was up. It was in one of their schools somewhere, right? They had a bunch of women in there with flowers. I guess they were honoring the sisters, giving this big fancy. These sisters are good sisters, and okay, fine, whatever. That's y'all thing. Yeah. So I kind of fast forwarded it. So finally, you know, the other big nigga, you know, I hate to say, he kind of favored Elder Tazadaq by a little bit. You know what I mean? You know, he do kind of favor Elder Bishop Tazadaq by a little bit, you know, but I mean, he ain't nothing like him, but he kind of
look wise.
Yeah, look wise, he do kind of favor Elder Tazadaq. No insult to Elder, but I'm just telling the truth. He kind of favors the big guy. I guess he must. I don't know. I'm assuming he's like the second guy under General Yanna.
His name starts with a Ma.
I think so. He's like the top. I guess he's one of the top generals. Like right under Yanna. I'm assuming he might be like the second in command under General Yanna, right?
I think you're right.
You know, he got that little sachet about him. But anyways, Yanna finally got up there. They was on the podium teaching, and they were actually going into a topic. Because usually all they do is just talk nigger shit. You know what I mean? General Yanna just talk nigger shit. But these guys, I was shocked. I watched like maybe 15 minutes of it, right? And Yanna was teaching, right? General Yanna was teaching. So, right? I'm watching though, right? And even in that, I'm trying to kind of give him the benefit of the doubt because he was kind of, the shit that he was saying wasn't wrong, right? Talking about Yanna.
Right.
You know, he was kind of almost halfway coming through. He was making very good points and the shit he was saying was true. But I said, yo, it reminded me of us. It was almost like he was like mimicking us because he don't teach that way. Right. Like, in other words, he was actually trying to edify. And he was kind of coming through. But the thing that got me, I didn't feel sincerity in it. And then I got mad. And then he actually brought out a scripture, right? Because what they were talking about, they were going into the situation with Hamas, the Gaza Strip, and Israel. And we all know what's going on over there, right? The prophecies. Hamas is attacking Israel. Israel going to retaliate. And the scripture said that's what the Valley of Jehoshaphat. That's in the Middle East. That's where all the troubles is going to stir up from. And we know that. But we've been talking about this. So General Yanna and his men, Yanna was teaching. He actually brought out a script. I was shocked on that. That was the first time I actually seen him bring out a scripture and read it and was breaking down the scripture. Right? I said, now these guys are spiritual prophets now. All of a sudden now they're actually going into prophecy and I prophesied, General Yanna prophesied this. Now they're prophets. Hold on, I thought you can't be a general and be a prophet. Now they're prophets now. Now they want to be the prophets. They're general and captain and officer, right? But now they want to prophesy. Now you can't be both. Right? Because the prophets weren't generals. The prophets were really reclusive men.
Yeah.
The prophets were reclusive, man. The prophets, man, they probably lived somewhere in the woods or lived by themselves, like John the Baptist, like Elijah, Nathan the prophet, Samuel the prophet. Their house was, they had a house, but it was probably more than likely the prophets lived alone.
Right.
You know what I mean? God's lonely man.
Oh, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Now, King David, he was a prophet. He was a prophet king, but his prophecies were put in the form of song. The Lord was dealing with David, King David, like that. He prophesied because the Psalms are prophecies, man. You know what I mean? They're prayers, but they're like prophecies. But that was just the spirit that David was a special man. Okay? So the Lord dealt with David on a different level. But anyways, General Yanna was going into the prophecies about what, and then you niggas, that's coming here. I said, man, that sound like us. That's coming. We told you, Negroes. We told y'all, right? And it was like, okay, what he was saying was right.
Right.
It was the truth. For once, he didn't lie, but it was insincere. Please read that. I'm sorry, I just had to make my point. So brothers could understand where this video is coming from.
I got the definition for insincere. It says not expressing genuine feelings. And that's pretty much it. Not expressing genuine feelings. It's not sincere. Now, this is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, and verse 14. He was made to reprove our thoughts. He is grievous unto us even to behold. For his life is not like other men's. His ways are of another fashion. Mm-hmm. He was speaking about the prophets.
The prophets.
Reclusive.
Con.
You know?
Con. The prophets were reclusive men. The prophets really wasn't into partying. You know what I'm saying?
They weren't to prophecy.
They were all about, they lived just to prophesy. Now listen, there might have been moments where the prophets might have got what some prophets had. There's no law saying a prophet can't have a woman.
Right.
Ezekiel
had a woman.
Yeah, they had women. They dealt with their woman. They probably did socialize with. The prophets just didn't hang out with everybody.
Right.
If a prophet did hang out, so to speak, it was with other prophets. Mm-hmm. He socialized with like-minded men that could understand him.
Right. Yeah, Hosea had a harlot.
Yeah.
He had a rental.
The prophets dealt with harlots and all that. Yeah, Yohanan said, yeah, buying whores. There's nothing wrong with buying whores.
Right.
There's nothing wrong. There's, like Apostle thought, there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Okay? You see what I'm saying? But this dude, General Yohanan, was insincere. That's what sparked my anger. But then on the other hand, I really didn't get angry. Like when I thought about it, I calmed down. That in itself is prophecy.
Yeah.
You got something here?
Because the Apostle Paul said the same thing. This is Philippians chapter 1, verse 14. And many of the brethren in the Lord, waxing confident by my bonds, are much more bold to speak the word without fear. Some indeed preach Yahushua even of envy and strife.
That's what General Yohanan is. Because let me explain something to you. The only reason he's going into that prophecy was because the prophecies are happening now. See, because for the past couple of years, them guys, when you watch their videos, or they just talking shit. yelling and screaming, and you black people, black people, black people, you black people, right? Them niggas wasn't going into prophecy. IUIC wasn't going into prophecy. These guys talking about how to be a good husband, how to be a good wife, the laws, the statutes, right? That's what you got. You guys have been going in. The only group that's been going into prophecy is Great Millstone. Okay? And sincerity, man. And y'all, people out there, you put in the comment board, y'all know that's a fact. The proof is there, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Go back, watch our videos. Go back 4 years, from today to 4 years ago.
Well, this one individual dude named Absalom, whatever, he said that y'all obsessed with prophecy.
Yep.
And yeah, that's the truth. And that's the truth, Ruth.
That's right.
So it says, some indeed preach Yahushua of even of envy and strife.
Envy and strife. The only reason General Yanna is envy, because here it is now that the prophecy, see, because they can't deny it now. So now that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is actually bringing the prophecies to pass, what it was said in the scriptures, that the Spirit of the Lord of heaven has been bringing out, them niggas now, they gotta buckle up. So now, Yanna, oh shit. God damn, them niggas are nervous now. Because now, these prophecies are happening, they don't want to lose followers. Because now, their own members in their congregation is probably questioning shit. And scared and nervous. See, because of course, when the Lord speaks, the people listen, right? So now people in that congregation is probably like, oh my God, what's happening? And they nervous, and maybe they asking questions.
Right.
So Yanna got to save face now.
Yeah, because prophecy takes precedence over bullshit.
Yup.
You know, you can talk all the bullshit you want and mesmerize people, but when prophecy starts taking place, then you're going to have to answer for things. You ain't going to be able to bullshit and, filibuster.
Yup.
Like you used to doing. You know, that's why when the MOTB is made mandatory, or when the MOTB hits the scene finally, everybody, all these false prophets out there, are going to have to answer for that, because people are going to want to know what's going on. They're going to want answers, and you're not going to have the answers because you've been scoffing this whole time that the MOTB is not the micro C hip, when everything out there is pointing in the direction of it.
Yup. Yup. Yup.
The whole system, the whole monetary system is going in that direction.
All this dude, General Yanna, was doing was acting. I could see right through him. I'm looking right at the video. I'm like, this nigga's full of shit. And I know in his mind, he thinking about Apostle Tahar, primarily.
Yep.
When this thing started, I know in his mind, yeah, Tahar, man, Tahar said that, Tahar. Let me explain. Yanna knows Apostle Tahar is a man of the Lord, man.
Most deaf.
But his pride won't let him admit that.
Gone. Because he can't look bad in front of his man, because he's supposed to be the top guy over
there. Yeah.
But it says, and some also of goodwill.
The sincere, true men of the Lord.
Right.
Like what we doing. We want to, filibuster, we want to get out of here, man.
Yeah.
I can't, man, bro. Every day we feel like we're losing our minds. I feel like I want to come out of my own skin.
Gone. Oh, yeah.
I just feel funky certain days, man. Just vexed, man.
Yeah. Chafed in the spirit.
You know what I mean?
It says, the one preach Yahushua of contention. The one preach Yahushua of contention, not sincerely. It says, supposing to add affliction to my bonds. So verse 16, it says, the one preach Yahushua of contention, not sincerely, because it's about arguing. Want to argue with you back and forth. And pretty much, they're not being sincere with it. They're just being scoffers, pretty much.
And trying to save face with their congregation. Yep. So, of course, they had to do that video, that sit down or whatever they do, their live stream. Yep, see? So they could appear deep. So now their little followers will remain in a catatonic state.
Yep. Yeah, because they were put back in that box, back in the zombie box. It says, supposing to add affliction to my bonds, but the other of love, knowing that I am set for the defense of the gospel.
Yep.
And that's the whole thing. The ones that are sincere are going to be about the defense of the gospel, not about the defense of themselves. Because Yahushua already said that we were going to be reviled, we were going to be spoken evil of, so on and so forth. So it's not, if Yahushua went through it, we're going to go through it.
Mm-hmm.
It said, the prophecy said when he was reviled, he didn't revile back. He just left it in the hands of Yahweh, in the hands of the Most High.
Yep, that's it.
It says, what then? Notwithstanding every way, whether in pretense, which is insincere, or in truth, Yahweh is preached, and I therein do rejoice, yea, and will rejoice.
That's right, because we're going to continue to preach, regardless of what them guys are doing in sincerity.
Right.
We're going to still keep doing our thing, man.
Right.
Because there's nothing else to do.
Right.
And furthermore, that's the spirit that the Lord got on us to do.
That's right.
That's the spirit. The spirit, them guys, the Lord got the spirit on them to do what they doing. You see, as we're reading right here in the scripture.
Right.
So that in itself is prophecy.
Right. And then we rejoice because we understand that you have to have the sincere and you also have to have the insincere.
Con.
And that's why we rejoice, because the scriptures are true. The prophecy is true. You know, you got to have both sides. Yahweh Shai said, it is impossible, but that offenses must come, but woe unto him by whom the offense cometh.
That's right. So when the time comes, oh man, get that. Oh, Baba Kusha, Lord shall say unto me in that day. See, talking about prophecy, General Yanna trying to get into prophecy now, but he's fulfilling prophecy. What they're doing is fulfilling prophecy. You got that for me, D-Mash?
Yes, sir.
Read that. And as a matter of fact, we're going to end it on that.
This is
The point was really made.
This is Matthew chapter 7.
Read it loud too, like I told you, brother.
Matthew chapter 7 and verse 22. It says, many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name have cast out devils? And you hear War saying that.
Yeah.
Yep.
We've been casting out demons.
Yeah, under the true name.
Yeah.
It says, and in thy name done many wonderful works. It says, and then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity.
Now I got some news for you, right? We're going to break that down. That's when the Lord come back. No, that's when the Lord raise up his men. When that time come where the Lord will raise up his true men. Because guess what? When Yahweh come back, he ain't gonna beam down from the chariot or land the chariot and come off the chariot talking to people.
Right.
He did that 2,000 years ago. By the time Yahweh actually pop out the sky, that's just no talk. No talking. Okay? That's going to be when the Lord, because remember it says, then shall it be known who are my elect.
Yeah, that's right.
The men that these guys are going to come to is going to be the hopeful elect. When the Lord actually raises up his true men in these last days, all these false prophets and phonies is going to get to a point where they're going to try to come running, looking for the men of the Lord. And they're going to be like, no, look, brother, see, I was teaching, I spoke.
Yeah.
And really, apparatus are we be them guys. We're going to talk to the hand.
Right.
We don't know you.
Yeah.
You niggas ain't right.
And that's going to be the Lord rejecting you.
Gone. Through us, if we be those men.
Come.
Apparatus are.
Yeah, because the scripture said the Most High is going to mock when your fear cometh. He's going to laugh at your calamities. He's going to do that through the men of the Lord, through the prophets.
Gone.
The real prophets.
Gone. Proverbs 1:22 on down.
Yep.
You see? So, if you guys better hope that we ain't really those men. But you know what? It don't matter whether we the guys or maybe it's somebody. But the works we doing, it's a good chance we are those men.
Right, because the works are going to show forth who are the men of the Lord. Because it says, and then shall be known that a prophet has been among them.
Gone. But the point I'm making overall, whether we them guys or somebody else is them guys, either way, whoever those guys are, y'all gonna get dissed.
That's it.
Okay?
The Lord's going to tell you, don't step to me.
Don't even touch me. My
The
man.
Lord said he don't want your spirit no more.
Yes, that's an inside joke. But with that, we're gonna wrap this up. Prayer was edifying, and I say shalom.
Shalom.